All right, we are live. What's going on, everybody? Hey, welcome back to the Crypto Collective Show, House of Maxis. Yo, our boys Dripodigy and Millionz in the house. How are y'all doing, fellas?
Very well, my friend. Very, very well.
Yeah, I'm good. Like always, man. Always good. Blessed. Another day.
Awesome.
Blessed. Yeah.
Man, same here. Your boy Crypto Tiger's back in the building. Did me a video yesterday. Finally trying to get caught up with content, man. You know, real life. Millions you experience in real life yourself, man. You know, but you're still getting it done. So shout out, man. Kudos, dude. How have you been doing, man?
Very well, brother. Very, very well. Just a lot going on, obviously, with the new boy and Mr. Wookums as well has been in the vet and had to have an operation this week. And I've been working. You know, it's all been going on. It's all been going on. But like you say, I'm still trying to make that time to make the drip content and you know, to bring some vibes. So it's been an awesome week. Busy as hell. Busy as hell. I literally, I mean, in the UK right now it's 11 p.m. So I've had a full day at it. I've been in London for sort of 10 hours today in meetings and stuff like that. So it's been a crazy one, bro. So yeah, all that real life stuff. But it's exciting times in crypto. And actually, just before the stream, I was enjoying doing a bit of shopping for some altcoins because there's obviously been a big old pullback in the market, which I've been hoping for the last 2 weeks. And it's finally come. I knew something would trigger it. And I've just had a load of dry powder on the side ready to get in and take advantage of it. So it's all blessings, mate.
That's awesome, man. Look at this. West Side. What's going on, brother?
Just getting out of work.
Yeah.
Yo, can you turn up the volume on your mic? We can barely hear you, Westside.
Well, that's what I was having some trouble with it. I'm gonna drive for a little bit, and I'll try and get back on because I had trouble even loading the link.
Sounds good, bro. All right, sounds good, man.
All right.
Okay.
I'll see you guys in a few.
Awesome. Awesome. We'll check you out in just a minute, Westside. Man, Millionz. Go ahead, Dripodigy.
I'm just gonna shout out to the chat, man. Our supporters, Hasraya, Tony Morrow, LCM. Thank you for joining us, like always. You know,
Absolutely.
we appreciate the support, man. Honestly.
Real talk. You know, people show up, rain, hail, sleet, snow, crypto, whatever, man. Y'all are here. We really appreciate that. Seriously. Any viewership is great viewership for us. So man, I haven't gotten caught up on exactly what's going on, but Millionz, do you have like a rundown of like what happened today? I saw one message about the DOJ potentially coming down, and then Binance or CZ potentially stepping down, but I don't know anything. I haven't done any research today.
Yeah, I've not been as up to date as I normally would be, but I know it started off with the Kraken. I've been summoned, and they've sort of listed a few cryptos that could be up for, shall we say, interrogation by the SEC. So I think it started with that, but that didn't seem to make much of a dent in the market. Obviously, it goes to show how bullish the market is right now. It didn't seem to dent it too much, but what's happened today, I think with Binance, where they've agreed to pay out like 4 billion or something, and I think CZ's stepped down, is obviously causing a big like ripple throughout the market today. From what I can gather, I've only had a few minutes really to catch up on what's been going on because I've been in and out of London, but that seems to be what's happening, and that's why the markets are, you know, way down. I think BNB at the moment, I'm just looking right now on KuCoin, and it's basically just a sea of red, and I mean, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. So BNB is down 11% at the moment in the last couple of hours. You know, ICP is down 10%, B-Chain's down 10%, Beta's down 10%, XRP is down 5%. You know, it's just a sea of red, and it's some amazing buying opportunities right now.
Amazing. Yo, I see CZ. He agrees to to plead guilty and pay a $50 million fine. This is from Bloomberg. But I see here
4 billion.
Yeah, somebody else.
Billion.
Yeah, another sources.
I think 1.9 up front, and then the difference. I don't know the exact details, but he's got to actually stand down. He can't be because of his plea. He can no longer be involved as a CEO or
Got it.
director.
Okay.
Director
Well,
of finance.
then this is perfect, man. This is what we needed to see. I mean, to anybody who bought the green candles a couple days ago, told y'all don't buy green candles. You buy red candles, man.
Yeah.
Not financial advice, but yeah, BNB just went from like 225 to 270 2 days ago, if not yesterday, and now it's back down to 226. So yeah, red candles. Time to be happy.
Might even go down lower because the news is fresh. Like it's fresh, like only hours. So
yeah. A lot of the world don't even know yet.
Yeah.
So that's why I've just put in like 10% now. I'm going to wait for a few hours. Maybe put another 5 or 10% in and just sort of try and ride it all the way as far down as possible. Really, to be honest, it just some awesome buying opportunities. And the thing is, there was so much like over the top bullishness in the market as a whole. It just signals immediately that there's going to be something that triggers a big pullback. And the market makers, whether we like to admit it or not, there are people out there that are definitely controlling the general flow of this market. They love to put out all of this bullish news, get everyone hyped, get everyone buying green candles. They dump on everyone's heads, and a lot of this is all scripted anyway. I've very little of what happens in the mainstream is just off the cuff. A lot of it is scripted in advance. They dump on everyone's heads and they just buy back in, rinse and repeat. So I kind of just knew in the last couple of weeks that something was coming to trigger a pullback, and it just happened to be this. But really, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as you're ready to buy up the red candles. Again, not financial advice, but that's what I do. Then it's all good. There's another buying opportunity. So another good day in crypto.
1000%, man. People say a bad day. This is a good day. Like, what do you want to buy? The top? Like
this is Millionz element. Red. The sea of red.
Shout out to our boy Blue Chip Drip.
I've just shared the link with Blue Chip and Danny D, just in case they want to join us. I'm not sure if Danny D's awake at this time, but because I think he's our boy Chip, speak of the devil.
The devil's in the house.
What's up, bro?
Thanks for joining us, brother.
How's it going?
All good, man.
Everything's great, man. Everything's wonderful.
Is that a new sticker behind you, Chip, or what?
What's that?
Is that a new sticker behind you? I haven't seen that one.
That's the same one, man.
Is it? I've seen it on the car. I haven't seen it on the back of on the window. That's cool, man.
Everything's clear. I got that fiber to the house now, so everything's better.
Nice. You feeling better?
I feel good, man. I wanted to thank Millionz for putting out these awesome updates because, when you're sick and you're trying to work and play catch up and you can't be too engaged, and he's just bringing that news hot off the press, man. It's great.
I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. I just doing my bit, just like everyone else. But yeah, no, it's a blessing if people are getting some value from it.
Yeah, at least keeps us lazy people from having to bounce through the Telegram and get hit up by scammers and shit.
Millionz is holding it down for the collective, man. It's the only one that's persistent, and yourself, Chip, apart from being sick,
Yeah. Shout out to our boy Speaker Freaker in the chat, man. What's up, Speaker?
He's working, man. He's working. He can't join us. Oh, he's getting smashed. It's holiday season over there.
Huh?
Yeah, man. It's. I mean, really, if the day ends in Y, then it's drinking time. But holiday, smaller day, I don't care. But yeah, man, Speaker's my my partner in crime, man. We're like DJing brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. So, man, crypto, what a wave, right? This is I don't know what other projects you guys are in right now, but speaker says ready for a beer. Man, the highs and the lows and the peaks and the valleys with all these projects is really something else. To see other people's emotions and see what they do. And I just really want to encourage people to stay focused, man, and make sure you ROI and understand that crypto is super risky and you're gonna get wrecked. There's no way around it. If you don't get wrecked, then you're not in crypto. So it's got to happen at some point. But make sure you learn. Make sure that you just make moves based off of FOMO. You get older and you make better decisions, hopefully. So that's just that's my 2 cents, man. Crypto. Yeah, it really is. Hopefully get smarter. It's it takes a few projects for you to learn the game, but I'm a day one guy. Get in day one, get out, whenever you can, but you really ROI is a real deal, is what you really want to do. So get that money back, and then that way you're playing with house money, and then after that, build your bags, and you won't be disappointed. So community is great. I'm happy to have this community. I'm glad that we got the Crypto Collective so that we can move together and all these different projects and Forex space projects, because I feel like you do need a community. Otherwise, you're going to get wrecked harder than anybody. So just really appreciative to have you guys on the team and on the squad and move around with y'all, man. So that's just my 2 cents.
I'm trying to share the link with Crypto Neptune. Shout out to everyone else that's joined us. But I can't find him on TG. You got him on your TG?
Probably do.
Okay.
I'm sure I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll send the link in a second.
He's all over. He's all over the new projects and all that, man. Like, he's putting out solid content all the time,
Yeah, consistent.
He's somebody that we all rely on to have that content going, just like Millionz. Hold on, let's see what Speaker says. Speaker says partner in crime for sure. Yeah, that's my boy.
You've turned him into a monster, Tiger.
I have turned into a monster. He's damn near better than me by now. I mean, really, he's on it, dude. He is really on it. Depends on how many. Yeah, you just once you start moving smarter, it just becomes easy. It's like it's gamified at that point. It's hey guys, by the time I see a YouTube video out for another project, it's
too late.
It's probably time to sell. Like for me, I want people to buy after some YouTuber makes a video, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like now it's time. This is the green candle. Like everybody else wants more. It's about to be red from here on out. Yo.
Yeah. Pre-sale. Gotta get in, gotta get out. Yeah. I've just been loading up on I haven't been doing much, to be honest with you, because I've been flat out, but I'm just Pulse X, Pulse Chain, Hex, and obviously Drip, man. I'm still just loading up on Drip and waiting to see what happens. Everything else, man, it's just, I think you have to be so engaged all the time just to know where. Oh, and shout out to Alakazoo, Stable Swap, man. Stable Swap, I love it, man. I love that. That's long term, safe. Hey, Danny, I see you in the chat. I sent you the link talking about Alakazoo, about Stable Swap, man, the best. So I joined the team. Our man Chip can probably tell us more. He's gone hard into that as well.
I want to put a sticker right here, man.
Go ahead, man. That's dope. That's something that we need to talk about, because I mentioned this on my video yesterday. It's like you gotta get in on day one on most projects in crypto, like 99% of them. But there are your what you call black swans out here, like Stable Swap, like people who actually have custodial licenses. And you come across them and you're like, oh, I'm not going to get rugged. Oh, these guys actually have an F the rug movement.
Yeah.
It goes way beyond that. So it's like, you know, and I can make almost 200% on a stable token. Excuse me.
No Ponzonomics. Yeah, no Ponzonomics. It's not about money in, money out, you know. Someone doesn't have to lose for someone to win. It's the best, you know.
Yeah, total game changer. I mean, just the idea of for me having somewhere where I can take profits and put them, like rather than just take profits and have them sitting, you know, simmering in an account in a wallet somewhere, to be able to actually take profits out of the market and put them in there and still be making gains on stable coins is just like, that's just a whole different thing altogether. And there are plenty of places in the world where you could put a half decent stake in and literally live off the dividends. You know, there are quite a few places in the world where I've, you know, definitely where I've lived, you know, in Latin America and places like that, where you could put in a half decent wedge of, I don't know, probably 10, 15K and probably live off the dividends. I know I'm just chucking those numbers out there. Because, you know, but it's definitely something I want to do a specific video on at some point, because it's totally game changing. Totally game changing.
And you can get a strategy. So as we were talking on the live stream, Chip, so it kind of works like a compound, because you've got your 300-day lock, you've got your 120-day lock. Well, here's Danny. Here's Danny to tell us all about it, man. Good evening.
Good morning, good afternoon, evening, more night, whatever it is, wherever everyone is in the world.
G'day. Howdy.
What's up,
thank you for having me here. Thanks for the invite again. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm pumped, man. Like, I'm just
you should be, man. Everybody else needs to get pumped up. They don't have that long to get in. Shoot, I don't have that. Okay, a lot to get in, just to get the early bird special.
You got 9 days, guys. 9 days for early bird. That's it. So, and I just see things are going to go absolutely nuts. Right? We've got the office opening this week. Okay, the final fit out for the office is happening tomorrow. We've got our first major presentation with like 40 or 50 team leaders, local team leaders tomorrow. On Friday. So it's just gonna go crazy, man. I freaking love it. So there you go.
Yeah,
and it's very different, right?
I'm looking at your TG, man. Some of those deposits, man, they're getting bigger and bigger. I love it, man.
absolutely, you know, it's quite surprising, you know. You see a few little ones and go, oh, that's nice, and then all of a sudden you see this big chunk goes in. It's like, wow.
Yeah, I got to get a few more before the early bird. So 9 days, got to get that dry powder ready.
Yeah, man. It's
like Brandon, nuts. Man. He was hitting you with all these questions, and I was like, damn. Yep. He's probably going to shit all over it. Next thing you know, he's like, well, I just ate then.
Yeah. I mean, I invite all of that. You know, I invite all of those questions. We want that. You know, we can only do so much. We always expect that, you know, when you first launch, there's going to be things that people are going to be asking about. And all the questions are really good, you know. You need to address those things. And sometimes you may have overlooked something. I mean, we try as best as possible to make it flawless, but, you know, there's always going to be something. So, you know, there was an issue like yesterday, I think it was, or the day before. Like withdrawals have been going really smoothly and things like that for most people. You know, 10 to 15 minutes, it's done. But like Brandon did try to do a big one the other day. So I think it was like $1,000 withdrawal, and it just took a few hours. And you know, the reason for that, it's a security thing. Okay, the system is automated, but what we have is like we have hot wallets. Okay, and we only store X amount within those wallets, because you don't want to have a big chunk in there and then someone goes in and tries to hack the system, obviously, and so it's only limited what could be done. So we only leave X amount within there. And unfortunately, what happened, because of the time differences and stuff like that, when he did his withdrawal, that particular wallet didn't quite have enough funds to fill his withdrawal order, so had to wait a few hours for us to replenish that. But it's a security thing, instead of having it all sitting in one bag for people to withdraw on, we try to limit the amount that people can withdraw just to protect the system and to protect the users, obviously. So there you go.
Neptune, welcome,
Crypto
brother. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going?
Fantastic, brother. Great to see you there.
Yep. Just wanted to hop on real quick. I need to get this laptop. The battery is draining. I need to get a new battery for it.
Oh,
so
you said that last time. You ain't getting no damn battery.
I know, all right?
Let's get a battery from Neptune for
I
Christmas.
need to get on it and quit being lazy.
All good, man. Great to have you, bro. Great to have you on stream, as always.
Yeah, definitely appreciate you guys sending me the link.
Man,
you jumped into stable swap yet, Neptune, or what?
I need to. I'm hearing good things about it.
Oh man,
It's about to go viral, huh?
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
it's going crazy. It's going crazy.
Seen a blue chip drip talking about it, and
Yep.
Oh gosh, who was
Well, I've been on the investors one. I was on, yeah.
Oh, okay.
DeFi Guide. Yeah, Scott the Investor. I did an AMA with him. Doing one with Crypto Phil within the next few days, like Crypto Phil Investments. He's the guy that makes money on crypto, and then he goes and feeds the poor in places like India and Philippines and places like that. So yeah, so he wants to do a video within the next few days. Yeah, man, we got DGen Protocol this coming weekend. They're coming onto my show, and then I'll be on theirs next week. So discussing their GOAT token, and we're talking about ways to collab between Stable Swap and GOAT as well.
Oh, that's awesome right there. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Collabs.
You got any of you guys in GOAT?
I'm not yet.
Absolutely, I am.
No.
I've been in GOAT since day one.
Oh yeah,
there you go.
Of course.
Yeah, I got the token and I'm in the feeder.
There you go.
That's dope.
Any of you guys in Carroll?
No.
That just crashed, didn't it?
Well, okay. Let me briefly go through Carroll.
Yeah,
I'm in Carroll on the BNB side. If you got in on the BNB side, great. If you bought the green candles on, base chain, you might not have done so well if you didn't have any referrals. But I don't know that for sure, so I'm not going to say anything bad about the project. All I know is that BNB is doing well right now. It's been out for a few days, so that's where Carroll's at.
Yeah, right. But it's the same team, right? That just went cross chain, yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's the same UI, and all you do is just change the blockchain from base chain to BNB.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Be like stable swap.
Yeah, man.
Well,
a lot different.
It is different.
A lot different.
We're also adding the integration of MetaMask in the next few days too.
That's awesome.
You can now link your MetaMask wallet. You'll be able to link your MetaMask wallet to it as an option if you want to.
Does that mean you can use Rabi then, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Beautiful. I love Rabi, man. I just once you go Rabi, it's hard to go back to Meta, man.
Yeah.
I fought it for so long. I think you did too, Danny?
Yeah, man. I did. I fought it for a while because yeah, and on the levels of security, when you're looking at it on that side, I was like, but now I use it, man. I can't go back. No.
Yeah.
I can't go back to it.
All right, we got a question from Animal Farm Marcus in the chat. What's new with Drip's ecosystem? I am just collecting Drip. Half of my faucets have pretty much run out. and so I'm just claiming and just chilling. So that's what I'm doing as far as what's new with Drip. Nothing is new that I know about. There is WDRIP that's out. And then, there's a couple of farms that you can stake with WDRIP. I'm not really sure. I can't remember the exact tokens.
But
I think it's cow tip.
That's it.
On the PLS
That's
farm. They've just created a new pair on there.
That's it.
Drip.
But that was that already out? The AI drip didn't do too well. There's some NFTs, so now they've sort of relaunched it or remarketed it and going cross. Is that correct?
They had the AI drip project, which was meant to be coming out, but I believe, from what I can gather, they had to put the stops on that because of all the changes Forex made to the Faucet coming to an end and all of that. I think they decided not to go ahead with the original idea behind AI drip, and now they're reutilizing those NFTs. So if you've minted one already, there's nothing more you need to do. You can still go and mint the NFT for, I think it's like $2, especially with BNB being down in price. There's one per Faucet basically, and you can still mint them at the moment. I did a video actually earlier about it just to show people kind of what to do. And when they finally launch, you can burn the NFT, and you will get an airdrop of Wrap Drip, depending on your Faucet sort of statistics. So at the moment, there's nothing to do other than, if you want to get involved, just mint the NFT and just wait. But the AI drip is basically going to become W drip, Wrap Drip.
Yeah, nice. Well, I'm gonna have to jump on that. Check it out.
So I've just minted one. I've minted 3, just one for each active Faucet.
Yeah.
And for the sake of a couple of dollars, it's like an airdrop. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
that's awesome, man. That's good information. So y'all go to check out Millionz channel for a video on WDRIP, man. And he mints an NFT on stream for you. So,
Master Blasters coming soon. So that's a bit what's that? A thriller. We don't know what's going on. Like,
I've got no idea what that is, to be honest. I mean, I love the effort they're putting in. I love the effort they're using to sort of build the intrigue and to build the storyline. I think, I'm all down for that. I've got absolutely no idea what it's going to be. I've got no idea if it's going to have a huge impact on Drip or not. But I do appreciate the effort they're putting in with the music and with the graphics and all of that sort of stuff. I think it looks really cool. So I'm kind of sitting back and looking forward to seeing where that goes. And I'm pretty sure they said in the last clip, it kind of leads you onto the idea that the next announcement may reveal, what it's all about. So I think it looks cool. It looks cool. So hopefully it will be something that brings some cool utility and some hype to Drip. So
I want to watch the movie.
Nice hype building. So, I haven't done any other real plays lately. I mean, I know that things are going on out there, but because we've been so busy with stable swap, man, I don't have time. I don't have time to look into things, and I don't FOMO into things, right? And so I really like to analyze things before I jump in on anything. And I just, again, haven't had time, blue chip, I'm having like 3-4 hours sleep at night. That's it, so hopefully that'll all settle down soon and I can start looking.
We need that earnings simulator. So I think you should only sleep an hour, man. That's bullshit.
Well, that's all coming, man. That's all coming. December 1, obviously the OTC, but we may actually launch it beforehand.
Shit, I gotta watch a tutorial on how to do a spreadsheet and stuff, man. Shit.
Well, there's Tiger.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I'll teach you that.
Spreadsheet Tiger, that's right, man.
I don't know. Usually when I try to teach old people stuff, it takes too damn long.
Hey, somebody just asked, I was going to ask the same thing. Can you mint from a tapped out faucet with AI? IMO just asked, can you mint AI drip from a tapped out faucet? Or faucet that's maxed out already or not You know, it's
you can because that's actually what I did live on the last video that I put out earlier on today. One of the account that I did it from was a Max wallet, so it definitely does work. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
cool.
I'm gonna have to catch up on that one, man. I don't know how you function on 3-4 hours sleep, man.
Oh, bro, I don't either.
I had 3-4 hours sleep last night, and I feel like a zombie, man. Like,
what did I get? Oh, I got a little bit more last night. I got 4 hours and 51 minutes.
DeFi Gardner, shout out. He's like,
g'day, bro.
You sleep too much, man. DeFi never sleeps.
It's true. It's true. 24/7.
It's crazy, bro. You know, even not even thinking of the actual protocol side of things, just fitting out the office and coming up with the designs for the walls and, you know, stuff. The office is looking really good, by the way. It's a nice office, big presentation area. We've got, you know, I got a boardroom in there as well, and it's just nice. It's in the city, you know, overlooking all the other concrete parts of the concrete jungle, but you know, it's in a nice business hub, and it just makes it, you know, well, it lets people know that we're a legit business as well. You know, this is not just something we're talking about online. People can literally walk into the office if they want to. So, Lady Mania,
LM,
g'day. So yeah, I'll be doing some streams from there in the next few days, so you guys can see what's going on in the office and how it's all looking. So there you go.
Man. Everything's moving so fast, man. But y'all been working on this stuff for so long, you know.
Yeah, yep, that's it. Working on it for quite a while, and then pretty much a stealth launch. I love stealth launches, man.
Yeah,
you
man,
know?
that's too.
It's
yeah.
good.
So you got stable swaps, the sign writing and all that in the office, or
absolutely,
yeah, nice.
Yep. There'll be stable swap in partnership with Top One Tech. Yeah. So definitely all of that's in there. You know, nice big projector and whiteboard and stuff like that. So I'll be able to do like a stream and you know, tutorials online, show people how to do it. With the whiteboard there and go into all the details, answer all people's questions, and do it live for people, man. It's going to be awesome. Man, I've got like a nice team here as well. Got a huge we've got like 40 or 50 team leaders coming in on Friday, so it's just going to grow like crazy. And the main focus on that is really the OTC side, so getting people on you know, to use the OTC, and then from there obviously coming into the platform, but it's really about educating people about blockchain, about crypto, and the real life use cases. They can use it for remittance and for shopping and all of that, so people understand it before they take that step into the space, you know. So it's going to be massive, man. Massive. Super excited.
So you actually going to take class, like you're going to go into the office and take classes? And
yeah, man, absolutely. I'm going to be, I'll be teaching people. I mean, we've got a whole team to do that as well, but you know, I'm heading that up with Patrick, who I'll introduce on my next streams. We've set him up. He's the president for the Philippines, so he's head of like growing that in the Philippines, and then we just basically replicate that in all other parts of the world. So over time.
Danny, are you prepared for how big this is about to get?
Bro, I think it's bigger than what we even think it. You know, it's going to get bigger than what we think. Honestly,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like mentally, like this is like, I don't know, man. Your days of drinking Alakazoo at 8 a.m. may be over. Like,
well, it could be maybe more.
I think that's the case, because you're going to be in more business meetings, and you know, there's definitely alcohol in business meetings.
Now you've done it. At 7:43 a.m. I'm going to do one for you. Alakazoo, guys. Alakazoo.
Hey, so next we've got Danny D on TED Talks, huh?
Maybe, bro. Maybe. You never know.
Oh my gosh, yo, this
yeah,
is
man.
So
if you stop and think about how big that this could really be, it's nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Absolutely nuts.
I'm looking forward to the office walkthrough and you kind of showing us
Yeah,
that.
man.
So I definitely look forward to seeing that and the logo up there.
Yeah,
Makes it all real and worth it.
Absolutely. Well, the office fit out, the finalization for the office fit out, because we're doing like wall wraps and everything, like the sticker wraps on the walls, so you can see, the branding there. That all happens tomorrow. That finalizes tomorrow, and then our first big presentation is on Friday, my Friday. So, yeah, it's going to be nuts, man.
Are you going to put that on YouTube or?
Yep.
Beautiful.
We will do. We'll do.
You're going to do it in Tagalog?
Not me, man. That's why I got Patrick on board. He's going to be doing that. I can't speak Tagalog, man. My Tagalog sucks.
When Manny Pacquiao used to box, I used to laugh at the commentators. They'd be like, in Floyd Mayweather's corner, they're speaking English, and in Manny Pacquiao's, they're speaking Tagalog.
Oh, man. I've been here like probably almost 20 years now. 20 years now I've been here. 6-month holiday was, supposed to be a 6-month holiday. It's now 20 years. And my Tagalog still sucks, man. I can have conversational Tagalog, so I know that I'm not being ripped off, right? Which is really important. But, when you start talking to some people and their Tagalog is really deep, I don't understand it, man. If I try to watch the news over here, I don't get it. I just don't. I can't absorb it.
You were born in Australia, though, right, Danny?
Yeah, man. I'm an Aussie. I'm not even a citizen over here.
No, but your missus has to be Philo, right?
Yeah, she is too. She's Filipina. On my side, if you work it out, we've got 1/4 Filipino blood.
Yeah,
right, on my side of the family.
Yeah.
But her side. But even her side is mixed as well.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's the only way a 6-month holidays last 20 years. She's got to have it in the blood,
Yeah. Now, luckily, for my side of things, at the time of my birth, one of my parents was still a Filipino citizen. Yeah. So that's how I was able to come in and become a permanent resident here. I mean, I can apply for dual citizenship if I want to, but I've kind of chosen not to at this point. But that's
awesome.
It is what it is. I'm here.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Hey, Neptune, what else you been into, man? You're covering everything, brother. What's bullish out there?
Just pretty much post chain. Just been kind of just looking at that, and post drip is kind of had a little bit of a pullback. So we're just kind of playing it by ear with post drip and. Just kind of see how the community reacts. I'm in H2O. I just sold off on that.
Yeah.
I was trying to wait for the 200%, but sometimes you just got to change course when you're looking at the data.
Yeah.
The chart just kept going down and down and down. And I said, okay, it's time for me to at least pull my initial out and then kind of go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's it for me, as far as that aspect is concerned. And as far as drip is concerned, I'm just kind of just putting that aside in a wallet. I still got drip in the kitchen sink. Definitely, definitely. I mean, it is cool to have some additional utility for drip. I'm not in the W drip, not in that yet, but definitely need to kind of look at that as well.
Everyone's got PTSD, right? Everyone's gotta get in, gotta get my initial, gotta get out. That's the beauty about stable swap. You just chillax, you just let it be. That's what I liked about Hex, But now you hear it more often than not. You're hearing a lot of people just going, "Nah, I'm staying away from ROI dApps."
Yeah, I don't blame them. I mean, it's you could get if it's going the wrong way, you can get a little bit of anxiety. So platforms like Stable Swap, that definitely is, something where you can just kind of just set it and forget it, just like a mutual fund and stuff like that. You just throw your money in there and you're good to go.
Yeah, I was seeing some things in the chats this morning in different groups, you know. Oh, the market's red again today, and I'm just sitting there thinking, well, we're not.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about all that.
That's such a great feeling.
That's incredible.
Now
Man,
people are starting to play with the numbers, and they're getting really pumped, man.
It was a Matt Ewing. This, like, I remember when he first came onto the group on the Telegram, he was saying, "Oh yeah, I might get a small position," and now he's out there doing the strategies, talking about leapfrogging and
yeah, full compound. You can do this. That's where I got my info from. Matty goes hard. I know he's good. Yeah. He breaks it down nicely, man.
The Legacy 7. He did a video that he kind of touched on it. Then today he was like, "Look, if you want to get a car, if you do this, it'll pay your car note and your insurance. You have money left over." And he was like all pumped up, man.
That was a great video. It was a great video.
He does good videos.
It's like, oh man, you know, because you know, you think about it. Okay, stable swap, stable coins. People are not used to making that kind of money on it, right?
No,
because,
right, exactly.
You know. And so they think, okay, it's a nice, safe play. But when you actually stop and look at it and you start to strategize, and, you know, because you're still getting daily rewards, okay? And you start looking at it that way, you can make a lot of money in this. Well, a hell of a lot of money in this.
You know, if you say, okay, like, you say, like, I want to get my first milestone 10K. So I wanted to do $1,000 this week. But my rewards were a little over 300. So I only had to come out of 700 out of pocket. So the bigger you get, the less fresh capital you're having to use because you're mixing it with your rewards. Yeah. So you get to 40K. If you can get to 40K, you can get to 100. You get there, that's like what, 10K a month?
Yeah.
That's pretty stout, man. You could do that in a year if you really strategize it. I believe
we've only been going for 14 days today, right? 2 weeks today, and it's nuts. People are still, they're claiming out, withdrawing, $1,000 here, $500 there, things like that.
It's so easy too. I was avoiding it because I thought, oh no, here we go. I'm gonna have to work out. I can't. You gotta go in, da-da. And I did it, and I went, oh, you idiot. It's so simple.
Which we're obviously trying to keep it that way, keeping it simple, and it's so easy. And that's the thing where there's a lot of programs out there that I think are great, but to sit there and try to wrap your head around it, it takes ages, man. There's a few out there. I know they're going to be good, but it's like I have to think too much. Too much. And whereas with stable swap, man, you put it in, set it, forget it. You don't have to worry about claim this, claim that. It automatically goes into your wallet. So and even at the end of the term, 300 days, it automatically goes into your account balance. So you don't have to think, 300 days, I'm gonna take that money out, etc. No, it automatically goes back into your balances. So you don't have to think about it. Yeah.
That's how I felt, and shout out to AJ and that because I am in Spark Swap, but EMP, man, for me to get my head around those projects, it's I don't know, I just don't have the cognitive ability as
like Animal Farm, bro.
Yeah,
Animal Farm, complex, right? For you to really make money out of that, you got a lot of things to understand, It's not for a newbie. Definitely not for
at all. Not at all.
Just understanding what Forex is saying.
You try to sit in the studio with him and doing a live stream for 4 or 5 hours, man. It's like, whoa, dude. That's what we used to do. It's like, okay, brother. It's madness, right? And he just goes off into all these little things, and but such an intelligent guy, super intelligent guy, and it is very interesting. But 4 or 5 hours at times, man, is like it's a long time, and he's still talking about the same thing. It's like, whoa.
You need to give him a joint.
He's got to realize that we're simple, man.
I think Forex needs like a big old dab or like a joint or something. Be fine. He goes down a pretty deep rabbit hole, man.
Yeah.
When he talks about this stuff, really intelligent dude.
Yeah. Absolute genius, though.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. I don't know, man, but sometimes I get a feeling it's just like
he seems like one of those people who, if he ever did it, he would never be the same after that.
Yeah,
like it would permanently change his mental infrastructure. It would fuck everything up.
Glitch in the matrix.
Yeah, he would go from talking all intelligent, but we got to cover the spread.
Exactly. Yo, Chip, you know the Four Locos? Do you remember those drinks?
No, I do not.
Oh, they're like, oh man, think of it as like a 211 or like a Steel Reserve. It's that kind of content when it comes to like malt liquor.
Okay.
And they were really popular like 20 years ago. And then they got too powerful, and they were just like knocking college kids down and like left and right. And they were like, yo, you can't sell this shit. Like, you got to cut back on the alcohol content. But man, like this chick in college had one of these. She just had a sip, dude. And she was like, like 1,600 on the SAT. She took a sip of this alcohol and she's like, oh my God, this is so bad for my central nervous system. I'm like, what the hell is going on in your brain? Like, just drink the liquor and shut up. Like, that's what it seems like. That would happen to Forex.
Hey, did any of you guys get into the nootropic stuff? It's like it's a whole series of supplements which is supposed to help your cognitive skills and your energy levels and things like that. There's a couple of the guys I know which in the space as well, and they started taking the nootropics, which is like a big thing. A couple of years ago, people were talking about it. Like students were taking it to help them stay, on top of their game when they're studying and stuff like that. And
I've heard of it for sure.
Yeah, nootropics. There's a couple of guys that I've been speaking with, and they did it. And it's fantastic, but if you skip a day, it's like you're on a downer from the drug.
Yeah,
apparently.
Yeah, they need to get some weed tropics is what they need.
Man. Yeah. No, seriously, like they were saying, it's almost suicidal.
Oh, really?
That's
scary. Hell no. Like Shantix or something.
I gave up ciggies on Champix. A lot of people wanted to neck themselves, man.
Yeah.
What, Shantix? The cigarettes and shit? Yeah. Just smoke the damn cigarette, man. That's much better than flipping out on people and talking about killing yourself and shit. Just smoke the cigarette, man.
Just have a ciggy, yeah.
The Lady Mania saying they're the mushroom extract. Yeah. People are talking about that. What's that? Lion's mane? Actually, Lion's mane, I want to try that. I've got to say, I want to try Lion's mane. Yeah?
Yeah, I've had lion's mane. I went down there. David Asprey. I was Limitless. David Asprey with the bulletproof coffee, all that stuff, and the Dr. David Sinclair with the anti-aging and all that. So I've taken all that stuff, and the mushroom teas are awesome, man. I've had a few of them. It's just keeping it up every day, like it's a lifestyle,
Yeah. That's it. I was taking like ashwagandha for a while and things like that, and that's okay too. The good thing with that, you got to cycle it. You can't just be on it all the time. You got to do it for a month and then cycle off for a couple of weeks and then do it again and then cycle off. Because if you just keep consistent, you don't want to be taking it for the rest of your life, kind of thing. No. But
ashwagandha is legit. Ashwagandha is legit. Yeah, I do cycle a little bit of that, just low dose. Just as part of, I take zinc, decent dose of vitamin C. I take indole-free carbonyl as well, which is something that a lot of people don't know about. It's basically a very highly concentrated extract from like cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and stuff like that. And
Oh,
it
okay.
helps funnel out the harmful estrogens from your body. So it allows your body to pass the harmful estrogens. It converts them from, I think, E1 to E2. So you can actually get rid of them through your urinary tract. So obviously with today's diet, today's water, you know, all things like that, especially as blokes, we have to consider the amount of estrogen that's in everything. So I take a tab of that a day just to, you know, all my water's pure. It's all triple filtered, and I'm probably going to get a distiller and everything. But so I'm pretty much probably okay anyway. But I always take a tab of that a day as well, just to, you know, funnel out any of those nasty estrogens. And ashwagandha is awesome. Fenugreek, awesome. You know, just as a general overall day-to-day thing. I don't mess with like nootropics or anything. A couple of scoops of pre-workout is all you need.
Caffeine, man. Caffeine. Dark chocolate.
Speaking of estrogen, whatever happened to Upton Crypto, man? I haven't seen him out there in a while.
Yeah.
All right, man. Yeah, I was thinking about him. He hasn't done a video in ages. Yeah.
Anybody heard from Ohio Crypto? That I was the other day. I was wondering about him. I haven't heard from
Ohio. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Nux, that's kind of a little bit different, bro. but they're fun too.
Next is legit. Shout out the next one,
you know. But I don't know if people realize where that comes from, right? A lot of those kind of mushrooms, man. I remember being out in the paddocks, just roaming around in the paddocks, looking at the cow patties, right, and getting them off there.
Oh boy.
We used to, where I'm from, you just jump the fence and it's in the Botanic Gardens, man. Next to, just there, they used to be everywhere, man. Yeah. I haven't done any of that stuff in like 20 years, though.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, gents, we're coming up on the end of the stream.
Yeah.
Anything else that you guys want to touch on before we let these nice folks go in our chat room?
Well, I think like you know, you get days like today where, you know, the market takes a big hit, and you get other days where sort of everything's super euphoric. And I think something I kind of bang on a lot about is to have a thesis that you're going to stick to, you know, because if you try and follow everything in this space, you'll literally drive yourself insane. There is something new every single day. There's new developments for projects. There's new projects. There's new tokens. You could drive yourself literally insane. So I always think it's really super important when you see like days like today, we've got these huge red candles and stuff like that, is you find that inner peace if you are sticking to your thesis. You know, if the news is the broken compass, it's the north, east, west, south. It's there to lead you astray. It's there to get you lost and get you bewildered. So you have to stay very, very focused in these times. And if you have a thesis, you'll get days like today, and it'll just be like water off a duck's back because you're ready. You know, you've got your capital ready to deploy and whatever. And if they're projects that you've researched, you've looked into, you've evaluated your risk, you know, have you got a certain amount, you know, in the more stable stuff? I mean, I'm not even going into the stable swap. That's a whole new level of stuff, a whole section to add to a portfolio now, in my opinion, because before I used to just keep stables on the side, but now I don't have to do that anymore. So that's going to be a new part of my thesis going forward. But, you know, you have your Bitcoins, you have your Ethereums, your XRPs, then you have the slightly more venture capital stuff, you know, your Links and your VeChains, and then you have the super high risk stuff, like your DeFi stuff. And as long as you've proportioned everything and you have a thesis and a plan going forward, you're not going to be wanting to kill yourself on days like today. You're going to feel good about what you're doing. You're going to feel focused, and you're not going to let the broken compass be guiding you astray. So that's kind of just what I want to leave the stream with, really. It's just to have that inner peace, find that inner peace, have a plan, have a thesis, and stick to it, and don't get shaken out of it.
Very well said, bro.
Absolutely.
That's what I said in my last video. I said, if you're like me and you have a job outdoors and that, man, just pick a couple of good projects and that's it. Set, forget, sit back. If you're going to become a trader and jump in everything, that has to be your full-time job. You can't you can't go to work, come back 8 hours later and think, hey, you know, it doesn't work that way. You know, I've learned that the hard way, man. Like, so 100%.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining, except all you scammers and you WhatsAppers and you FUD wreckers. Y'all suck. Alakazoo, y'all. Peace be with you. Take a shot.
Peace out, guys.
Take a low temperature dab. Do something. Yo.
That's
peace out. We'll see y'all in the next stream.
Happy Thanksgiving Day to all the guys in the States, huh?
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody too.
Only 9 days left for the early bird, guys. So if you're not in it already, please
get in.
Consider.
Awesome. All right. Later, everybody.
Take care.
Peace.